If I could say just one thing to you today on this beautiful Sunday morning here in Naples, Florida, no matter where you are, it's about gratitude. Life is hard and life will always come with problems, stresses, anger, anxiety, depression, and life will knock you to your knees if you allow it to. But there is one thing for sure, that if you maintain a grateful state, a grateful attitude, as elementary as it may sound, looking at that glass half full instead of half empty, and you see the good in everything, I believe more good happens to you. And that's what I've been practicing for many, many years. And, if I could give you any advice on this beautiful Sunday morning, sitting out here in our lanai with my wife, is to turn off the news. Don't watch anything negative, because remember, what you put in your eyes and what you put through your ears is just as important as what you put in your mouth. Your mental state is just as important as what you feed your body. You always hear me say that, you're either feeding disease or curing disease by what you put in your mouth. And I believe that with what you put through your eyes and your ears, hence the reason why I have not watched the news since 2003. The only thing that matters in the White House is my White House, and that's what I want for you. So what I want to do today is just tell you to be grateful. And if you could start a couple practices each and every day, I assure you that if you do this for a solid 30 days, they say 21 days to make or break a habit. But I'm going to go one step further and do 30 days. What I teach my own mentoring clients is that you need to practice gratitude. And by doing that, number one is you need to turn off the television, turn off any violence, any noise, any distractions, and the news is the big part. Number two is you need to start journaling. You need to write down everything that is important to you that you are so grateful for. Every day I write pretty much the same things. I'm grateful for the roof over my head, my health, my wife, my family, the food I'm able to put into my body, the car I'm able to drive, the gasoline I'm able to afford, and hot water. I end my hot showers with cold water every day for discipline and the clarity that it brings, good health benefits. I fast, 16, 18-hour days. And every month I'll do a 72-hour fast. That is to build discipline, but not only for the health effects, but for discipline. Because without discipline, we don't have any success in our lives. So here's what I want to tell you. Turn off the news, number one. Start journaling, number two. And start expressing gratitude. Look at that glass half full, not half empty. I hope this message helps. If you do this for 30 days, I promise you, you'll have more in your life. You'll have more positivity, more happiness, more love. But remember, it's a discipline that needs to be built. Discipline is just like a muscle. You're at the gym. You want to build your leg muscles, your biceps, your shoulders, your traps. You need to work on them. And discipline is no different. So work on your discipline, work on your consistency, work on your persistence. Things will change. Life is hard. If you allow life to be hard, there was a saying that I read the other day: do the easy things now, life will be hard. Do the hard things now, life will be easy. Hope this message resonates. Be grateful for who you are, what you have in your life, the loved ones, your health, and share your gratitude with those who matter. All right, enjoy your Sunday. Eat something good. Spend some time outdoors, moving your body, and express your gratitude to those who matter the most. And say no to the things that don't matter at all.